Delcrys, a continent where 3 rival kingdoms are fighting for dominance and gold. For many centuries, one has always had the upper hand. Yorvale. With its prospering cities, it has the economic strength to challenge the trade power of southern Sambria. And with its city's high walls, it can withstand the military might of Untermarch, neighboring to the east. But the golden age of Yorvale is nearing its end. And a sudden tragedy, the death of the wise and just King Owen, marks the beginning of a new era. The kingdom is left without an heir, and everyone is whispering about foul play. But no one dares to say it aloud. And so Yorvale has to choose a new king, while the schemers in the capital look at the empty throne and see only a ladder. Prince Arthur Rockbury, a well-known debauchee, has cornered the Yorvale's wine trade, and in his life of pleasure, he has only one objective: to secure his privileged position by any means necessary. The dangerous Countess, Eliza Devon. As the king's mistress, she had an established position in the royal court, but now will align herself with anyone who will help her retain her status. The army's commander, Judine Montre, is a disciplined leader with unparalleled focus. For years, she would use every occasion to try to rekindle the conflict with Untermarch. And now she's been given the perfect excuse. The cunning Chancellor Muvald Trovin is the master of the royal treasury. He controls the movement of coin throughout the realm, and will use every opportunity to enrich himself. Because to him, gold is power. Meanwhile, in a village at the edge of the kingdom, where the trade routes cross, a young man prepares to take on the mantle of a local barkeep. Knowing nothing of his lineage, he cannot foresee the importance of his small tavern at the crossroads.
Okay, so there was a bit of a another cutscene. Now I've cut through that because we want to get this game started. Welcome to Crossroads Inn, a game where you are managing, simulating, and running an inn. You get the food, you get the alcohol, you get the people, and sometimes the people get you. Welcome to the campaign, which will be either a first impression or a series. Let's get in. So I've done this before. So welcome, Martin. Good news! I've managed to convince the Miller to have his son's wedding party at our inn. Wonderful news! We can finally make the inn of our dreams. Good. Exactly. What's more, I took advance payment to cover the expansion of our inn. Otherwise, all these people would never fit inside, and you will take care of it. Okay, I can't wait. Let's begin. So we're going to start the tutorial so you know how to play. It basically boils down to you have the different rooms with different items in them, and we're going to learn about them together. I guess to work, first you need to expand the main hall, expanded by a few slots. So to expand, you go over to the build thing, you do this. So first of all, you click on the room you're doing. If I just didn't click on the room, I'd be building a separate new beer hall. So you click on the room and you expand that one. As you can see, it's going to take a bit of time to build. Now let's get us some tables. The more places to sit, the more guests can be served simultaneously, but be careful not to go over the budget. I'm on it. As you can see, there are plus, up and down thumbs, so you can change what you're doing. There's a bit of RPG in the game too, so the more excited you are and you're doing certain things, the better things are. Because obviously what you want to do is be happy towards certain people and obviously influence how they see you. Since you're setting up the tables, we also need benches. Just standing ones, alright, and make sure they face you and join the tables. I'm on it, Uncle. So obviously we're going to get some benches. That's a bench, yes. So as you can see, you have to make it so it actually faces the table. And there we go. We now have 3 tables and 6 benches. That is 12 people. I've been thinking it's kind of dark in here. Better place a candle holder somewhere, otherwise people might stab each other with the forks instead of the food. Right away. As you can see, it's just teaching you nice and basic stuff. Let's light up the place here, so you can see what's going on. It also gives an ambience. It's almost ready. Just take this barrel and place it close to the counters for serving drinks. We don't want to spend too much time running back and forth. Got it. So, you have barrels. Let's see, a simple barrel for all sorts of things. We're going to use a solid wine barrel. The barrel is where we get the alcohol. Let's put you at the back here. Yeah, so we go to the barrel for the alcohol. Great job. We can still add a few things, but everyone looks pretty. Looks better than ever. Wow, I see you like no enthusiasm today. Get to work then. Collect your reward from the innkeeper's journal. So the journal keeps track of everything. There are different types of people who come to get your alcohol, and there's different types of workers.
Your employee is leveling up.
Also, Martin is leveling up. So as you can see, we're going to get 1,000 guldens, and I have claimed it. Tell me more.
Was it a rat I saw?
It was. You handled everything very well, and so, since you're an adult now, I'd like to give this in to you. From now on, you'll be managing it. Thank you, I'm so happy. As you can see, my skill is raised passion and oratory, so you have different skills and different abilities. Each time there's a character that will ask you certain things, and you can reply in certain ways. Let's see. Oratory, deception, intimidation, passion, and wisdom. I don't know if your enthusiasm comes with sensitivity, or maybe you're just sweet talking to me, but I'm sure oratory and passion ain't strangers to you. So as you can see, I've got passion and oratory, which will work at certain things. As you can see, oratory very easy, 95%. Intimidation, 90%. Deception, 90%. Passion, very easy, and wisdom. So I'm obviously going to go for, I strongly believe if my words come straight from my heart, no obstacle will stand in my way. And that's how you get people to like you more. Obviously, he's family, who cares? The more practice, the better I get. Good. Cool. First things first, you know for sure that a given technique will work. The more you use it, the more effective it will become. So even if you fail or succeed at certain people, it will still become more powerful. So let me talk to someone else. Oh look, you may recognise him from the introduction. Yep, Rockbury. Well met, innkeeper. I've heard that you're expanding the main hall. That can only mean one thing. You're convinced the minister of his son's wedding at your place, and if that's the case, we need alcohol. Thank you. I think we're buying from you. I'm sorry to hear that, but you don't have a choice. Ever since King Owen died, there are new rules, new laws. I am the only one who regulates trade in Eastern Yorvale. Let's see, we've got 80% of that, 85% of passion. Intimidation, might have a chance. Let's go for passion. That makes sense. I need to think about it. Well, goodbye for now. So my relationship has tightened, which means he likes me a little bit more. Goddamned Rockbury, how did he manage to get the monopoly? Sure, we'll find a solution. So I'm going to keep on doing the happy things. Okay. Passion, then what the birds will bring is the booze. Skill raised passion. Something like that. So there are different ways of getting alcohol. So there are other things in there. So what you're going to need, quickly check my tasks, set up a message board, is a message board. There are things you can do that you can leave messages, you can also get quests and so on for adventurers. So I'm going to click on this, let's see, let me go back to there, go for this, and let's put a secret note. So there's a world map. You get resources there by manually buying them. Because you can make food, but food requires ingredients. So if you say like make an apple pie, you'll need 3 different ingredients. You'd have to make sure you always have them in stock. It's not auto-renewing, so there is micromanagement involved. Quite a fair bit, actually. There we go. So now we go to our journal. I'm going to claim this. Oh no, unlock a new social group. So go to here. As you can see, it shows my expectations. Everyone expects to drink. No one expects to eat. No one expects toilets. As you can see, I've only got basic peasants to distressed. I'd like to get some outlaws. Also, as you can see, there's others as well. We have over here, looks like adventurers. Yeah, travellers, nobles, townsfolk. So we have 2 people right now who will now happily come to us. We now know how to serve them. Yep, I really can speed up time. Yep, thank you for telling me that. As you can see, basic stuff. Come on, keep going. There we go. So this is another person. This is Renmi. He will teach me how to illegally get alcohol. Do that. That's my nephew. Might give me a break. I'm still learning. Let's see. Intimidation is not good. I should try and intimidate, but I can't. Average always get up to business. Other innkeepers are also complaining of trying to stay on top of it. I have a battle fantastic Rogus and Rhine. Smuggle imported, so let's do that. Renmi likes me. I'm listening. Oh, heavens. Deception. Intimidation. Intimidation. Wisdom. Passion. Renmi seems to appreciate my company. He likes me. What about the wine? Good, got some wine. So now we can actually serve people. So everything is done kind of real time with that. People have to sit down, your servers have to go over them, get the water, get the cup, get the alcohol. Okay, pipe herbs, proficient. Let's go skip through that. So now I need to hire more people. So I need to get Martin. I'm going to hire a servant. We're going to have Tesney help us out. And you can see they have special traits which allow them to do things better. But Tesney's going to help us out because obviously Martin can't do everything on his own. He's getting old. Before you open the inn, it would be good to clean up after renovation. Order the caretaker to take care of it first. Select which tasks have higher priority for your worker. It's up to you to decide if your worker should care more about speed or accuracy or their own comfort. Let's prioritise cleaning. High priority. So yeah, the caretaker's job is mostly...
What can I do for you?
Cleaning, serving alcohol. So I've now learned a mug of table wine. So now to add it to the menu. So the menu here is everything we serve. Some things are more advanced than others, but everything requires some kind of ingredient. As you can see, table wine is literally just wine. Once you add it to the menu, it is now available to be sold. So you do have to kind of keep on top of it, because again, like I say, everything has ingredients. If you run out of ingredients, you are going to be in trouble.
Your employee is leveling up.
Cool. So yeah, have to keep an eye on these things. Food will require more ingredients. Obviously alcohol, as you go further into the campaign and stuff, will require even more ingredients, but we're serving bottom of the rung wine. Literally, it's just wine. Now to get more things, look. Money's going to be around 12 goblets. So we need to sell 12 goblets. Let's do it. We have 17. So let's... So the bar is open. People are arriving eventually. As you can see, it's pretty empty. It's just us on this crossroad. But people are going to start appearing, as you can see. And like I say, they all require time. Like this person, see that? Takes the order. Then they go back. Then they grab a mug. Then they grab alcohol. As you can see. And they take it over. So there is a fair bit of time for each and every order. And if people obviously don't get served fast, they go away. So yeah, it's kind of hard to get enough people to serve them without it being too much. So there's a little bit of crossing through. So yeah, you've got to kind of really get it going. So he's got the alcohol ready. And now it's putting it on a tray. And it's going back over. But again, look how slowly they move. So there's a lot of time moving here. You've done one person. And there are 11 people here. So it's very much more micromanagement. So it's management and quite a fair bit of simulation actually too. Okay, we need a dishwasher. You probably have to throw away the dirty mugs, just buy new ones, wouldn't you? Well, maybe in the future, when we're swimming in money for now, let's do it myself, set up a dishwasher. Serving each dish, drink requires clean dishes. So now, I need a dishwasher. As you can see, it's getting more and more management-y at once. Because now, we need to wash the dirty dishes. Now you can buy more dishes and things like that.
To sit.
Oh, we're actually full. But of course, is he going to leave? Of course, when we get to that stage, you know, we need more people. We need people to clean stuff, to wash stuff like that. Obviously, he's going outside to get water to wash the dishes. Which means we might actually be out of alcohol. Maybe out of plates. But yeah, everything. This is actually the world map. As you can see, there's different places you can go. Rockby's mansion, you can see. You can, like, send messages. You can buy food. You can see what's there. You can increase your influence with them by spending these gossips. Of course, you only have so many and they are quite hard to get. So, yeah, so everything is managed, everything is simulated. Let's actually make it look a little bit nicer. Let's have another couple of tables. There we go. And again, it's more money, which we don't really have. But there we are. So we now have even more tables. Got some nice lights going on. It's a self-serving. People are getting upset. And you can see each type of people have different styles. You can see this one is obviously an outlaw. But these people are just what they're called. Distressed. Just like peasants. But we need to keep on washing up our gear. So it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of time. So, do you get more people and probably spend more money? Or do you get less people and lose more money? Got a message from Remney. He wants us to expand our cooperation. He thinks of distributing wine to the whole Eastern Yorvale. Now, this guarantee us constant supply. It will also make us some money on distribution. Okay, give me the help as always. So, we need to get a drudge. A drudge is our manual labour person. You know, someone do the dirty work, big lad with muscles, he'll carry goods, remove rubble, boulders, fix furniture, do simple farm work. We're going to hire ourselves a drudge. As you can see, there's different servants, labourers, guards, cooks, croupiers. So yeah, there are guards. You'll be needing them. Welcome, Elias. Was it Elias? To our manual labour work. Find an ambitious young man for ambitious work. Ambitious? You told him you just wanted to pick stuff up. Okay, declutter. So one of the things you want to do at the very beginning is remove this. There are actually multiple levels to your inn.
Profit and pleasure.
I saw the blacksmith just a second ago. He was drunk as a skunk and coming from the direction of your inn. So as you can see, there are missions to offer. Deception, passion. He was already drunk when he came here, I swear on me honour. I'm very passionate. Okay, Rockbury likes me, but he's sending me mixed signals again. Anything else? No. Yes, I'm warning you and keep us strong today. I'll be performing routine inspections. So one thing I like about the campaign, because I have played a bit of it, is there are events going on. You know, you do your usual stuff, you move from place to place, but there are actually events going on. Like, he will constantly keep checking on what you're doing. Okay, you're going to clean it up, so I'd like for you to get rid of the bricks. Yeah, remove the bricks so I can go to the next level. There we go. But yeah, this game has quite a fair bit going for it. It's got a nice style. Obviously, it's not the most detailed, but look at it. The character models are nicely done. The actual game itself looks pretty nice. The sounds are alright. Music's pretty good. Like I say, the animations, they're okay. Obviously, there's a few... That arm looked weird to me. Yeah, the arm still looks weird to me. The bending, I think that's how people bend. I think it's just me. I think the arms look long. Yeah, the elbow bend seems to be a lot further up than it should. This forearm's way too long.
Your employee is
But
leveling
no,
up.
sorry about that. But yeah, the animations look nice. The actual character models look good. It's got a good style. That's more like it. Now to use our storage room, we need to place some containers, storage shelf, and at least 2 barrels. Okay. So let's get some storage shelf and some barrels in there. So we need a storage shelf. Where's the storage shelf? Am I blind? Basic shelf. There. And some barrels. Simple barrel. Okay. There we go. Great, we're ready. All you need to do now is get the wine. You can find Remy's camp at the edge of the old forest. Okie dokie. So, to get resources, you have to go to a certain place. Obviously, I, right now, have no relationships with anyone except the bandits. Okay, almost forgot. Okay, so we also need a pallet. Thanks for telling me. So we need to put a pallet down so stuff can get delivered to it. We'll put a pallet there so stuff gets delivered. It's where everything gets delivered. And we're going to go buy stuff. Which is pretty simple, as you can see. Bread, candles, seals, cloth, fat, fertilizer. Anything you can buy, you can get here. We could get more plates. We could get more mugs if we wanted to. We put everything over here. We can haggle. We have some of our very much hard-earned economic gossip, but we're not going to. It's going to buy some wine. And delivery costs about 100. Let's buy some more wine. And get it delivered. Now, after a bit of time, it'll get delivered to here. And then, obviously, your people start using it. But now we obviously have a drudge. I can get another server if I want to. So, obviously, these people are complaining about that. So, maybe it's good to hire servant.
Your reputation is improving.
Let's get every night you dream to about smart, worker learns fast and sly. Okay, hire you. So I could unlock the traits, but I'm not going to. What else do I need to do? Order 10 wine, get rid of Rockberry, hire a drudge, place a shelf at least 2 barrels in the inn. There we go. Clear a way to the attic. So we have an upstairs, like I say. You can also expand it as other rooms are available again. Like I say, there is the main hall, empty room, guest room, private room, game room, kitchen, storage. You can also change the style. I can put windows, doors, even stairs if I want to have a new way up. So there's actually a lot of things you can do. Like I can easily go another floor. Not going to, but I could. So the game has huge amounts of potential. Absolutely huge amounts of potential. It's one of those games I happily recommend. Okay, sold the wine, got the money, smuggled the alcohol, ordered wine. It should be arriving soon. Oh, there it is. They started to control. I wasn't aware the innkeeper has to watch over so many things. Sooner the better. So I got some wine over here. The drudge is going to go get it and then deliver it to this barrel, which should have. He uses it's very fast, it's fragile and risky. Can set fire. He's going to go put it in the nearest alcohol barrel. Obviously, we also have water barrels and stuff like that. First shipment was stored successfully. Remnant will visit in 2 days around this hour. By that time, let's try to sell as much as possible. Once you smuggle a lot of wine across the border, it's up to you to decide if you want to store the wine safely or sell it to the inn. Okay, so.
There's not enough places to sit.
Oh wow, people are really excited to be here. So if I really wanted to, I could then, I don't know, sell it here. Oh. And obviously, you know, I can like express, I can put protections, hire mercenaries to stop things getting attacked, because things can happen. And obviously you want your stuff to arrive as much as possible. You don't want to have an issue with, you know, bandits or whatever. Although the bandits right now are all getting drunk at our base. Quite happily. But yeah, the actual models do look good. Look at this. Obviously they're dead-eyed. Do their eyes move? No. The actual character model is one solid piece. Maybe that will change in the future? Yeah, the wrists do look a bit odd. Maybe they will change in the future, but you can't deny it. The models do look good. The actual gameplay works really well. It's a bit slow-paced. But it comes across really nicely. And the fact there's actually a big story right now. So, the game is currently out on the Steams. I think it's early access. Links, of course, will always be in the description. Okay, we're selling wine. We're doing well. We're actually making money. Let's smuggle the alcohol and sell. Do that. Smuggle more wine. So we've got 37 hours left. That's only been 11 hours. Cool. So I can speed things up, as you can see. So, are you the drudge? Yeah, the drudge is washing up the dishes. Everyone else is serving. So as you can see, things are going on. Your people will also require breaks. So if you keep an eye on them, they will suddenly take breaks and so on, and actually just, you know, sit down. I'm pretty sure that's my person? No. There they are.
What can I do for you?
Okay, I'm going to praise you. So they like working here.
This
praise
one's on
you.
the house.
What can I do
praise
for
you.
you?
So yeah, that was just having a
can I
break.
do
So
for
you
you?
do need to make sure you have people working who aren't on break. Uh-oh.
I should get a drink, or 2, or 5.
Yeah, I get it. You have all the alcohol. Miss me, innkeeper? Indeed. Okay, what a pleasure to see you again, dear Duke. For oratory is bad, wisdom is hard, deception, passion still hard. Ugh. I've heard a rumor that someone's selling wine. I failed. Ha! And where exactly you tried to go? So, he's going to send in the guard. So stuff like this can happen. Obviously, further in, you will learn to defend with guards and things like this. But as you can imagine, your inn will start getting pretty big. You can have free play. There are also preset scenarios. But I am, of course, playing the campaign because it comes with a tutorial. Look at them all. They're stealing all my wine. How much wine do I have left? Let me buy more wine. That was annoying of them. Look at, we've got a lot of money, so we can expand. We can change the floor, which I'm going to actually. There we go. Also going to change the walls. So yeah, you can change things to how you want the place to look. So you can do a fair bit of customization. Like you can add walls in windows. Let's add this window here. That looks nice. Yeah, that looks nice. There we go. Becoming more of mine rather than just what the campaign wants me to do. But yes, I highly recommend this game. This game is fun. It's a game I've been meaning to do now for a week or two. But I've been finding it hard to get the words out for it because I play it and I just sit there and read the tutorial and stuff and then I forget to speak, or I just play the game and I forget what to do. It's sometimes easier to explain how the game works when there's a tutorial going on, and sometimes it's easier to explain how a game works when you're just playing it. For this game I found it easier to explain things with this tutorial. Doesn't mean it's hard with that one, just meant it was easier for me to explain. Anyway, bring in that alcohol. So obviously got the beer storage over here, but this is how we get the beer out. Okay, we're doing pretty well actually. Wait, where you go?
Anything.
Got a well. What's this do? Good quality, fragile. Do we really need a well? Got a toilet back there we're not using. Anyway.
Your employee is leveling up.
I'm proud of them, I think. Just need to keep on getting a bit more alcohol out there.
Your employee is leveling up.
Good, 2-star, got quite some fame. But once we get 3 fame, if you remember correctly... Where is it? That's the wrong one. I keep pressing the wrong thing. They would want to eat at 3 fame. Apparently they want to talk at 146. So once I can do this, and guests will start leaving tips. So as you can see, guests will now start leaving tips for me if they like what they're doing to get me even more money. Money is the aim of the game, of course, so you can keep on expanding and growing. But unlike other things, as you saw, you have to keep on top of things. You can't just make more money, get more money, make more money. You have to defend your pub, stuff like that, keep up relationships and so on. So there's actually a lot more going on in the background than in most other games.
Or 2 or 5.
Okay, you like me? Come on. Oh! In my test before this, I was using the wrong one at 40% and succeeded every single time. Now I failed twice at 65%. What is this, XCOM? So how am I? Got 7 passion, 2 oratory. Bad intimidation. Maybe I should start using it on people. Start a fight's an option. Who's riding a scooter at this time of night? Anyway, yeah, I recommend this game quite a lot.
There's not enough places to sit.
Really? There's 20 people. I'll have to hire someone else, I think. Hire another servant. Okay, get more alcohol. So you can see I'm constantly keeping on top of things, still expanding. Give me more wine. Maybe we'll even survive this time around. Okay, they're getting more plates and things. They're getting alcohol from the back there. No, no, no. This should be a much higher priority, this should. Don't use the one back there. That's madness. It takes longer.
What can I do for you? I
Are they
love
on
to
breaks?
serve.
This life turned out not to be so bad.
I wouldn't go that far. Okay, everyone's apparently on break right now, which is not good. Because there's like 20 people who want stuff. There we go. Bring the wine to this one. Good man. Good man. Bring the wine in. Anyway, I recommend this game. It is out now. Links, of course, are down in the description. And there might even be a series of it. Either way, I've been the Fallen Shogun. This has been a first impression look at Crossroads Inn, where there's more intrigue than meets the eye. But it's Crossroads Inn, a tavern keeper simulation management game. I enjoyed it. But either way, ciao for now. Be awesome. Be epic. Bye-bye.